Hi everyone, this video is about third version of buggy from GTA 5. In previous parts I presented first two versions of this buggy. The first modification was a super budget dune buggy, made almost from a scrap metal. The second modification has already acquired a normal suspension and body elements. Now I'm gonna make the third version of this buggy, which by the way looks very impressive. I'll try to make it as similar as possible to the game model. I'll start with the front banded wheels, as the wheels have the same size in the third version. The buggy became much taller and its appearance greatly changed with its new wheels. If you shorten the front bumper, you can achieve zero overhang. Now we need to adjust the frame according to the third version, cause it's slightly different. The lower pipes of the engine compartment should be placed wider. This is not so easy to do, as the suspension arms and a muffler will interfere with them. I had to slightly change the pipe bend so that the arm cannot touch it during its work. The muffler will interfere on the left side, so I cut it off right away, as I will make an independent dual exhaust. The pipes of the engine compartment are in place and now we can move on to the roof. To preserve the frame geometry, I welded those temporary struts and cut off the upper pipes. We also need to change the position of the rear frame. The front frame will also be changed. It needs to be tilted forward and raised by 7 centimeters. The roof will be flat. I just connected the back and the front frames with pipes. We need to separate the pipes on the sides above the engine compartment and to weld a couple of missing elements. Now the frame fully matches the third version of this buggy. It remains to make baggage compartment on both sides. I chose to make it removable, as there is no point in carrying any excess weight, and when it's needed, it can be easily installed onto the frame. The compartment will be attached at 4 points. First I welded 2 couplings to the frame. Then I bent the bottom element of the compartment, and after fitting I welded 2 more couplings to the front part. I connected the bottom and the top pipes with 2 struts for now. I inserted a bolt into the hole to fix these 2 pipes together. The compartment will easily handle with large weight, and optionally the buggy can be jacked in the area of struts of the compartment. I also added a couple of elements to the frame on each side in the area of rear wheel. As far as I understand, these ones should serve as splash shields, but in reality they are not very useful. Next, we need to cover buggy with metal sheets. In order not to cause weight increase, I decided to use aluminum sheets. I'll start with the baggage compartment. It's convenient to attach those sheets using self-tapping screws. Once adjusted, they will be easily replaced with rivets. For the roof covering, I welded a pair of profile pipes crosswise to the frame. I bent an anti-glare visor by hand and also made the bottom element with aluminum sheet. Before covering the back of the frame, we need to find the location of the filter, cause it will obstruct. I decided to pull filter aside with a rubber corrugated pipe. A spare wheel will be located above the engine, which will definitely need a pipe for its attachment. To fix the wheel, I welded a threaded pin. I made another element that will center the wheel and securely fix it in its place. Then I immediately fixed the filter. The construction also provides engine protection. I welded it from a profile pipe and sheathed it with aluminum sheet. There is a hole between the panels right for the muffler. The exhaust, as I said earlier, will be independent. For this we need to weld two mufflers on the right and on the left sides. The muffler will be direct flow and made of stainless steel. The end caps will be removable. In order to slightly damp the direct flow exhaust, I put in some stainless wisps into the muffler, but after the test they were gone. In order not to dull the drill, I made the holes with an angle grinder. Now we need to try on the muffler and weld it to the manifold pipes. The exhaust didn't get much louder as the old exhaust system wasn't solid. I almost forgot about the front part, to which we need to weld another arc. It will interfere with the opening of the hood lid, so I decided to split the lid in two parts. The seats for the buggy will be made of fiberglass. This time I cut the seat model by hand from foam plastic and covered all the irregularities with gypsum plaster. Before removing the matrix from the model, the surface was pasted with aluminum tape. I settled on a draft version of the matrix, as its quality suited me quite well and most of the surface will be hidden under upholstery. After preparing a draft matrix, we can glue the chairs. First we need to cover it with separating wax and apply a gel coat over it. After the gel coat has polymerized, the glass fiber mat can be glued. I added a black dye to the epoxy resin. It's more convenient to soak the glass fiber mat with it, so you can notice where there is lack of resin. All in all, we've got 9 layers of glass mat. On top of all layers, I glued a glass mat with enlarged texture as a decorative layer. It turned out well. Since the matrix was draft, the surface wasn't even. I smoothed it with sandpaper and coated it on top with polyester resin with paraffin. The seat upholstery was made from plywood, foam rubber and car leatherette, which is resistant to ultraviolet and frost. I took off those old seats and put in new ones. Now it remains to partially disassemble the buggy and paint everything. Aluminum sheets should be covered with acid-based primer before painting, because due to the oxide film, the paint on aluminum doesn't last long. The pattern is sand camouflage. Its color palette consists of several colors. After painting and final bolt tightening, we can go out to the field. The buggy is designed to ride on a flat ground, but if you want to ride on bumps, this can also be done. In the meantime, thanks all of you for your attention. Put your thumb up. See you in the next video.